All right, let's, here it is. I am putting this jack on this trailer. Kind of see the current setup. I don't really like this at all. All kinds of crap laying around here. But yeah, this is a weld-on swivel jack. So pretty much that's it right there. I can put it wherever I want. I'll probably end up putting it here. I'm cutting this off. But yeah, I hate this jack with a passion. This one's nice and easy. I will be getting probably a wheel for that. Switch it out with a wheel if I can. Doesn't look like I can actually, but whatever. Maybe I'll weld one on the bottom. But I'm gonna clean this up right there and play around with where I want it. Tack it on. I'm gonna stick weld it on, probably with some 6010, just to, show you guys a little something different. I've been doing a lot of MIG welding on the channel, so let me get a grinder, clean it up, and we'll start welding it on. Get a nice fresh flap disc on here. Okay, we're good to go. I don't know what kind of paint my friend used on this trailer. I bought this from my friend for about 200 bucks. He built it, I don't know, 10 years ago for a lawnmower, but it was sitting probably for 9 years in his woods. And the paint, obviously, as you can see, I mean, it doesn't look great. It's faded and stuff, but whatever he used back then for sitting in the woods for 10 years held up really nice. Back when they used to make things a little better, even just 10 years ago. So let me, got a good spot prepped right there. Let me fire up my welder and we will pop this baby on. And I'm probably gonna end up cutting that out with the torch right here, because this is a lot of weld, and I'll just cut this out and then I can clean it up after, because I'm putting obviously you can see I cut this off. That'll be part 2. I'm putting a adjustable coupling on it. So let's get to welding this on. Alright, we got a little bit of 6010, Hobart brand from Tractor Supply. It's the easiest place for me to get stuff on the weekends or after work, so that's what I run. I'm running about 90 amps, and let's get it going. Good tacks. I did the one on the inside first. Can't really see, but let's I'll run one side, brush it off, show you, and then we'll run the other side. I run it downhill. People say, oh, run downhill, this, blah, blah, blah. just a stand, so I'll run maybe another pass over that, most likely not, but it is what it is. This is a quick dirty little thing just to get me able to cut this off and put my new coupler on, and it's gonna stay like that because quite honestly, here it is, and this is like this. When I'm driving, I can just take this thing off, throw it in my toolbox, and then usually when I go do a mobile job, it stays on the truck, hooked up to the truck, and that's pretty much it. So this thing's really only going to just sit on in the driveway. So let me do the other side and we'll call it good. Come on. Gotta paint it when it's hot, people. We all know this. Get a nice coat. Oh, sorry. There you go. One welded on swivel jack. 10 minutes, if that. It's part one. Like I said, I'm going to be doing all this, cutting all this junk out, putting on this, but I'm going to make my own, I guess you can call it A-frame metal with 3/8, you know, like a normal, what's on there now, but I'm just going to weld it onto this, make it strong, weld it to the frame of the trailer, I guess, C-frame, C-channel. So, let's see. Oh boy, there we go, come on. Get out of the way. All right, much better. You go turn the welder on. There it is. Simple as that. I mean, it's a little wobbly, but that's what you get. This thing doesn't leave my driveway unless it's on the truck going to a job. So thanks for watching. I've been appreciating all the new subscribers. You guys have been good. I'm almost at 300. So yeah, I'm glad that the channel's growing. It's kind of the goal. The goal is to just show you what you can do in a garage. You know, I don't have a fancy shop. I don't have fancy tools. I work with the basics. I have been welding and fabricating for about 8 years. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys watching. If you do like more, we'll be doing more. Like, subscribe, shoot me a comment. Tell me what you think. If it helps anyone, any of these videos, that's great. That's the goal. You know, give people a little insight on what you can do with minimal stuff here. I mean, I have what I need in here, but so thanks guys, I appreciate it. And I'm really surprised no one's mentioned my buddy hanging in the garage here. Long story, I used to work for a shipper that shipped antiques that got broke. Insurance said throw it away, so I took it and I hung it in my garage. All right guys, thanks. Stay tuned for part 2 when I chop this thing up and I make a pretty sick adjustable coupling. All right, see you later.